An English poem from Class 10 NCERT, Tiger, written by Leslie Norris, describes the life of a tiger in two different places. The poet imagines the life of a tiger in a zoo and also imagines the life of same tiger in its natural habitat, that is jungle. With the help of this poem, the poet is trying to keep his idea about tiger. Where does the poet wants the tiger to be? So in this video, we are going to see complete explanation of this poem. Hello everyone, you're watching the tutor. If you haven't subscribed the channel yet, make sure to subscribe it. First, let's have look on the poet George Leslie Norris. He was born on 21st May 1921. He was a prize-winning Welsh poet. He was also a short story writer. He taught at institutions in Britain and United States. He died on 6th April 2006. A tiger in the zoo. He stalks in his vivid stripes the few steps of his cage on pads of velvet quiet in his quiet rage. See, stalks means walking slowly. Vivid means lively, attractive. Stripes means black lines on tiger. Okay, so in this stanza, the poet is saying that a tiger walks slowly with its attractive black lines on its body. It moves slowly inside the cage. It has soft velvet paws, means soft hands, that is underside of his paw, and it is quietly moving in anger. Why he is in anger? Because he is inside the cage. He can't move the way he wished to move. So he is in anger. He is taking few steps and quietly moving here and there. Okay. Then he should be lurking in shadow, sliding through long grass near the water hole where plump deer pass. Lurking means hiding. Sliding means walking silently. So in this stanza, the poet is saying the tiger should be in forest instead of being in cage. As forest is the real home of tiger, so he should be free to move around and hide in shadow and long grass that is near the water hole. Deers come to drink water, so the tiger should be near the water place so that it can easily catch deers. So what we learn in these two stanza, in the first stanza, the poet is describing the personality of the tiger, that it is having black stripes on its body and it is quiet and it is in anger. Why he is in anger? Because it is kept inside the cage. It cannot move freely. So it is in anger. And the poet gives the opinion, or he's suggesting that a tiger should live in a forest, in an open area, in its natural habitat, so that it can move freely and catch its prey and can uh, full its stomach. Then in the next stanza, he should be snarling around houses at the jungle's edge, baring his wide fangs, his claws, terrorizing the village. Snarling means loud noise. Bearing means showing, to show. Fangs means teeth, sharp teeth. Claws means nails. So he says that tiger should make loud noise around the houses that are in the outskirts of the forest. His loud voice should bring fear in people living in that place. Not only his loud voice, but also his white teeth and sharp nails should frighten the people living near the forest. So here the strength and terror of tiger is shown. How ferocious it is, how dangerous it is. Okay. Then next. But he is locked in a concrete cell, his strength behind bars, stalking the length of his cage, ignoring visitors. Concrete cells means a prison cage, and stalking means walking up and down. Here again the tiger is in cage and he can't show its power because it is inside the cage, behind the bars. It is walking slowly up and down and it is ignoring the visitors. Visitors are people who come in the zoo to see animals. Tiger is not interested to look towards those visitors. Why? Because he is inside the cage. Then next, he hears the last voice at night, the patrolling cars, and stares with his brilliant eyes at the brilliant stars. Patrolling means it means people who check inside the zoo whether animals are in cage and are in proper condition or not. Okay, so when the tiger is inside the zoo, he can see only limited things. He can hear limited voice. So the tiger, he hears the patrolling cars at night when they come for check, and he sees the stars in the sky. So this is what he can see and hear when he is inside the cage. Okay, so what we learned in this poem is we learned that tiger's personality, it is having black stripes on its body, and it is not happy when it is kept inside the cage. And also the poet suggests that a tiger uh, should be freed. He should not be kept in zoo. Instead, it should be freed in the forest so that it can easily move here and there and catch its prey. And it should not be kept behind the bars, because then tiger becomes upset. It ignores the visitors. Yes, and it is unhappy if it is kept in behind the bars. So here the poem ends. Now let's see the poetic device. Repetition. Repetition means the words are repeated. Okay, in a sentence, words are repeated. You can see here velvet, quite, quite rage. Here, quite is repeated. Brilliant eyes, brilliant stars. Here, brilliant is repeated. Then, alliteration. Alliteration means the starting letter of the word is repeated. He stalks in his vivid strips. Here, S is repeated, but he is locked in a concrete cell. Here, C is repeated. Then, rhyme scheme. First, second, and fifth stanza is ABCB, and third and fourth stanza is ABED. Okay, that's all for today's video. I hope you have understood the poem. If you like it, hit the like button, share, and subscribe the channel.